Well, the journey is at its end, at least for the journey to getting the Switch 2. Because here it is in hand. Came back from GameStop thanks to my dad. I stood in line. I uploaded that short. If y'all saw it or not, go to my channel if y'all haven't seen it already. So I'm going to be unboxing the Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also. Share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Yeah. Finally have it in hand. After all those videos I've been doing on the news of this thing and everybody talking about it and stuff, it's finally here. Finally. So, and if you follow my channel also, I've been trading stuff in for the Nintendo Switch 2. So I basically got this for free. No money out of pocket. Trade-ins. Same goes for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and unbox the game first. My first Nintendo Switch 2 game unboxing. Hopefully, more to come very, very soon. Hopefully. That new game smell. I know it's weird, but you grew up with physical games and stuff, and you did stuff like this. It's just that unique smell. It's a smell that's unlike anything you've never smelled before. It's already fading away now. So that's what it looks like on the inside. There's the front artwork and the back artwork. And I know a lot of people don't like the design of the cases and stuff, how it looks on the front and stuff. At first, I didn't like it either. It's like, that looks kind of weird. But it kind of resembles the GameCube physical games and also Wii U as well too. And maybe that's where Nintendo got the idea for it, to put it in the center like that. But overall, I actually like it in the fact that the artwork continues from the front to the spine and into the back. Because the Nintendo Switch 1 game cases, it's just red with letters and that's it. So I like that. It looks so nice. There's a look at the Nintendo Switch 2 cartridge. I'm going to do a separate video. I'm going to actually taste this. Yes, I'm going to taste it. I'll do a separate video on that. Because I did it for the Nintendo Switch 1 cartridges a good while back. So I'm going to do it for the Switch 2 as well too. Look at that artwork. That artwork is nice. And if you've also been following my channel, Limited Run, I know a lot of people don't like them, but Limited Run has came out and confirmed that they're going to do Nintendo Switch 2 physical games. And they're going to be proper physical games, not key cards. So they're going to be manuals inside the cases and everything, and I can't wait to see what Limited Run does with that. Now on to the console itself. I also got my Switch 1, and I'm going to be comparing the size of it and everything with this one. I already know this one is much bigger, but that's besides the point. So that's that right there. And on the inside, that screen is so huge. It's filling up most of that box right there, which is insane. It's practically 8 inches. So that's actually not surprising, to be honest. Look at that screen. It's huge. And people are complaining, oh, this should have been an OLED screen. Well, the thing is, the LCD screen for this is a updated LCD screen. It's not a old LCD screen. So the tech for this screen is much better now. Plus, all the people who played on the Switch 2 at the experience all did comparisons of the Switch 2 with the original and the OLED, and this one was brighter. It really was. So, there you go. But I wouldn't be surprised down the road we get a OLED model of Switch 2. I won't be surprised. I know it's weird, I know. But you only get to do this once, you know. It's just got that weird smell, you know. The Joy-Con 2. It is really, really huge. I don't have my original Joy-Cons anymore. I sold them to GameStop, got rid of them. They really didn't work anyways. They halfway worked, and it's like, I don't want these things, and GameStop will refurbish them anyways, like they refurbish everything else, so it's perfectly fine. That thumbstick is really, really smooth. Just like all the other people were saying, this thumbstick is really smooth. It's true. It's really, really smooth. It feels nice. Oh, that's really, really nice. There's no battery in that Joy-Con at all. It's completely dead. It's got to be charged, so that's fine. I understand that. And then you got this one as well, too. That smell. It's just unique. If you've never done it before, just do it. It might be silly, but you may not regret it because it's just a smell you can't smell from anything else. Yeah, this is nice. Got both of them. And you can put these on the side on a table or on a mouse pad and play in mouse controls. Mind blown. I know it. It's like PC gamers can now come over to the Nintendo Switch too, and you can play in mouse. Now, I've heard some people say and complain these are not very comfortable when it comes to the mouse controls. I could see that, but I wouldn't be surprised if a third-party company comes out with an accessory that adds to this to make it comfortable. I would not be surprised if that's happening now or on the way. Don't be surprised. I think that'd be kind of cool. But, oh well, I think it's still pretty cool that Nintendo is doing mouse controls. It's very, very cool. And you got the instructions and stuff, and nobody cares about the instructions, but you never know. They might come in handy. You never know, for real. Now we got a high-speed HDMI cable, ultra high speed. So this is a HDMI 2.1, meaning this cable supports 4K gaming. And I've seen some people that, oh, that's just a HDMI. I can just use any HDMI that I want to. You could, but this is made for it because this is 4K. That's what that is used for. So I would recommend using that one. And then you got the Joy-Con straps that you use for the mouses, mices, however you want to say it. Anywho, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Hey, Misty girl. That's my cat down here just checking stuff out. Oh, let's see how these things work. Because I know this attaches to here some kind of way. I'm going to take my time with this video, so if y'all want to go through the video, I completely understand. And skip through some stuff, I would understand. So that goes on like that. And there's a button on top, I think, that releases it. I don't know. It's stuck. I'll have to figure this out. Hang on a second. You just gotta just put your fingers right there and kind of pull it off. So it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. Let's go ahead and do the other one too, because why not? Let's do it. Let's enjoy the video. The Switch 2 is finally in hand, so let's enjoy it. Let's do everything. Let's have fun. Try it out. So, yeah, that actually feels quite nice, to be honest. That feels really, really good. And that comes off like that. Yeah, it's real simple, because you got these pads things on the bottom, and that's for using the mouse mode. I'm probably going to look into getting a mouse pad, to be honest, so I don't go directly on the table. Plus, you actually can use your knees, your legs, whatever. It's been confirmed at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience. People were using this on their legs and even on their hands, and it was functioning. Mind blown. Hey, if it functions, it functions. So, that's pretty neat. Then we got the grip right here for the Switch 2 Joy-Con 2 controllers. Now, this is not a charging grip, so this is just a regular grip. Because if it's the charging grip, it would have that thing on the top to where you plug it in to charge it. I don't know if I want to get the charging grip or not, to be honest. And these pop right up in there because they're using magnets. Wow. That's so neat. That might be a gimmick. Who cares? It's so neat. And then you got these buttons right there on the back. You pull that and takes it off after you hit the button on the top. Take it off by hitting the button. Now, I've seen where people... I'll get to it in just a second after I get to the Switch itself. Where I've seen where people can actually pull the Joy-Cons off of the Switch itself. It is possible to do it, but I wouldn't recommend doing it because you might mess the magnets up if you do that, to be honest. So I'll just hit the buttons on the back just to release it properly. Alright, this is the power block. Plug it up into a TV. And you got the place on the back, and it's Nintendo branded. Just so cool to see that. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm enjoying everything. It's like, we've been on this journey for this long. Speculations. Everything from a Switch Pro back in the day was supposed to be happening. And that never happened. And then there was a lot of rumors about what would Nintendo do next. And then the Switch 2 finally got basically confirmed. Everybody on the internet was calling it the Switch 2 before Nintendo even called it Switch 2 themselves. And then it became official. It's called Switch 2. And a lot of people was like, why didn't Nintendo just call it Super Switch? Or New Switch? Or something more creative? Well, in my opinion, the Switch 2 sounds perfectly fine because that lets you know it is the Switch, but it's a 2 attached to it to make it be like this is number 2. This is the second version of the Switch. And it makes sense. And plus, that's what PlayStation doing. You know, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, up to 5, and so forth. So calling it Switch 2, it makes perfect sense to me. I don't know why people are complaining about that. It's just ridiculous. It's like, gaming is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to take us out of reality. And we're like, focusing on a bunch of crazy mess like that. It's like, they don't make any sense, but whatever. People are going to fuss about what they want to fuss about, to be honest. People are going to hate on anything, to be completely honest. It doesn't matter what it is. People are going to find something to hate on. That's just a sad truth. And it's just, we only have this one life, to be honest. And gaming is supposed to be fun. So why complain? And just enjoy it, you know? I'm being real here, you know? It's ridiculous, in my opinion. Here's the Nintendo Switch 2 dock that does the 4K once you dock it. For compatible games, it does 4K. So this part comes off on the back, and then you can see the components and stuff on the back where you plug in the HDMI and all that stuff. And there's a fan built in here somewhere. I'm guessing the fan's probably in here somewhere to probably help cool it down so it won't get too hot, and to keep the graphics and gameplay running smoothly with the fan. I would imagine that's probably what that's for. I would imagine so. That would make sense to me. And then in handheld mode, It does 120 in handheld mode for compatible games, which is amazing for compatible games only, but it's still pretty cool. It's so awesome. And then you dock it to do 4K. Nintendo doing 4K gaming, finally, I'm telling you. Now the game chat mess. I'll probably get into game chat someday, to be honest, after I get the camera, because I don't even have the camera right now. I just got a game and the Switch too. So, and I know the camera is lagging really bad when it comes to game chat. But, oh well, that's how it happens, I guess. That's the micro SD express card that goes in there. Because a lot of people online are like, why can't I use my micro express cards? Well, Nintendo flat out said micro express only, not normal SD cards. So that's where that one goes at. It's staying. A lot of people are saying this is very, very sturdy. It don't feel cheap at all. It feels very, very sturdy. It feels really, really nice. And then you got the game key cards. Game key card. I got the key card on my mind. That's a thing. The key cards. I don't like them, but I'll deal with them. And that's where you put your game inside of, right there at the top. It's really nice. And you got the fans on the top. And then you got where you can plug in the camera right there. And you can also charge it from there as well too. And same for the bottom. And I saw this in a video one time. I don't know what use this has, but I'm just going to do it because I can. Let's put the Joy-Cons on here. That sound just sounds so satisfying. I saw somebody on YouTube do a short. And I don't see the sense and use of it, but it's fun. They're turned around backwards. But it worked. What's the function of it? Who cares? The fact that you can do it is pretty neat. I think that's pretty cool. But let's put them on there properly the way they're supposed to go. It just snaps on there like that. That is so nice. That's awesome. There's probably no battery life in this thing at all. Well, let's turn it on. We'll see what else it's going to do. Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, there is a sound. Oh. That's kind of nice. Do you hear that? That's really nice. Alright, it's asking for the settings and stuff now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. The Americas, yes. Yes, I agree. Now it's like all the internet settings and stuff, you know. This is so nice. Let's connect to the internet. I'll be back in a second after I connect to the internet. Oh, this is so nice. Alright, it's connected to the internet now. Now it's requiring a system update. It's downloading the update now. Now I'm just picking, you know, my location and places like that. And then it's showing that. And then it's showing that I need to you can adjust the stand and plug in the AC adapter and all that. Now it's asking me to detach the Joy-Con 2s. Oh, and now I'll just press next. I'll connect to the TV later. It's doing that. I've already done that, so I'll skip that now. You can switch between styles. neat. And then updates. So it's updating now. So hopefully it won't take too long, and I'll be back as soon as the update's over. Alright, update has been completed. Click on it. And then I can begin the system transfer stuff. So I'm going to press begin system transfer. I got to sign into my Nintendo account. All this mess. This might take a while, so I'm going to have to just do all this later. So I'm just going to press back. Press back. Just do this later. Oh boy. I don't know how to get past all this mess, to be honest. I got into a mess. Why not? I think that's pretty much as far as I can go with this, because on my phone I got all my information and stuff about my Nintendo account and stuff. So this is about as far as I can go with this until I can end this video. But that's my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2. So nice to finally have this in hand. Finally have it, and the unboxing of Mario Kart World, the physical copy. Alright, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down in the comments that y'all get a Switch 2 also. And if y'all did, or y'all just going all digital, what do y'all think about the game key cards? I've done videos about the game key cards and stuff, you know, the physical cartridges, but the game itself is not on them, but the license of the game is attached to the key cards, so you can still trade them in. Overall, it's not too bad. I don't necessarily like them. And then there's proper cartridges like this one, and beyond that too. So, alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Finally got it. Thanks so much. Alright, bye.